up, everyone? Right guy here. We're on the eve. No, the eve. Eve is before. This is the post. I felt. I don't know why I said eve. This is the post fight day, Sunday, day after Mayweather, McGregor. I did a recap of last night. If you want to check that out, go right ahead. This video is obviously what is next for Conor McGregor. He put on a tremendous performance against Floyd Mayweather. He went 10 rounds in his first ever boxing match with the greatest ever. He looked good. He looked ready. He just, he couldn't get it done. But that isn't what this video is about. It's about what's next for Conor. Conor made some tease about his own hybrid sport. I don't know what to make of that. He did say he will fight in the octagon again. I believe he will fight Nate Diaz for a third time. You think of the opponents in the lightweight division right now. Kevin Lee, Tony Ferguson, they're fighting for the interim title. Dana White has said that there's just because they're getting the interim title doesn't mean they're going to fight Conor right away. But you look at Conor and who he is. You can't make boring fights with him, and you can't make not big fights with him. Every fight Conor is in for the rest of his life will be big fights. So you look at, say, Conor versus Tony. That pay-per-view isn't going to buy much. Not many people are going to buy 1 million of it just for Conor. And he's going to do all the promotion. He's going to do all the shit talking. No one knows who Ferguson is. You look at Kevin Lee again. It'll do 1 million just because of Conor. He'll do all the promotion again. That's the problem with fighters these days. It's hard to promote yourself. It's hard to come across like a shit talker like Conor does, because he gets all the attention too, but it's just hard to do it well. Not many guys in this industry have done it. And then you look at, say, Conor Khabib. Khabib never makes weight. He's always missing weight. Khabib doesn't speak English, so no one's knowing what he can't really promote himself in North America. That's where a lot of the money is, in North America, Canada, and the United States. People in Russia know who Khabib is, obviously, but again, it'll do 1 million, and it'll be all Conor promoting, and no one's going to really watch that. So that's why the Diaz fight, a trilogy fight, would make sense, because both guys had tremendous fights in their first two fights. They were tremendous fights at 196 and 202. Both guys are 1-1. It's a trilogy fight, so people are going to be tuned into that. It's a trash-talking fight. Both guys can talk shit. Both guys can bring it. It's the only fight to make right now for Conor as to making him millions. Like I said, he can't fight for pennies anymore. It's Conor McGregor. He's too big of a star. You can't just give him nobodies. It's not the olden days where the top contender fights. It's just how it is now, where you got to make money and you got to promote yourself. And they're not going to feed Conor to Khabib or feed him to Tony if the pay-per-view is not going to do 2 million. Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz trilogy fight. If you promote that right and you do it well enough, that could make 2 million. So that's big money for the UFC. It's the biggest money fight they have right now going on in the UFC right now. There's no big money fights right now. GSP Bisping, that'll do 1 million, but it's not a Conor McGregor Nate Diaz trilogy fight pay-per-view. So that's the only fight right now the UFC can make for Conor, unless there's some boxing fight Conor wants to do. And I can see definitely the UFC promoting that for sure. Why wouldn't they? But I think the most logical sense is Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor trilogy fight. It'd be fucking phenomenal. I don't know who would win the third fight. The second fight was so close, and it was such a war. Obviously, the first one went to Nate. Clearly went to Nate. And then the second fight went to Conor, but it was a close fight. So the third fight, who knows what's going to happen. Yeah, Conor McGregor, Nate Diaz 3. Only logical thing right now. Yeah, Conor McGregor, he's just on another level. He's huge. He's a giant star. Everyone knows who he is. I can't believe the rise that he's had in the last few years. You know, it's absolutely incredible. So hats off to Conor for doing that. So yeah, Nate Diaz, Conor McGregor, trilogy fight. That's the next fight for Conor. Yeah, I never know how to end these. So yeah, Bright guy here. Thank you for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the Mayweather Conor fight. Hopefully you enjoy the highlights. I'm about to go watch the post-fight press conference. I can't wait. It looks fun. And I hope to see Conor inside the octagon very, very soon. Conor, Nate Diaz 3 trilogy fight. Let's get that fight talking.